Hi everybody, I'm gonna finally make another update video. This channel has gotten really slow. I really apologize about that. It is now late March, and I want to say this update is basically about where I'm at because a lot of the other stuff hasn't changed a whole lot. Um, I just haven't found a whole lot of time. I haven't found a whole lot of friends. We are still in the same place that we moved to, and life is trying to chug along. I'm trying to get a different career. So that's taking some studying, some practicing, preparing for certifications and stuff like that. Um, but really, the biggest thing, I went back and listened to my October update when we first moved into this place, and I talked about how they were, that we were finally not living with my in-laws anymore, that there were two people living under this roof right now. Um, that was a hidden uh, allusion to the fact that uh, there are going to be three people living under this roof soon. Come May 15th is our due date. So that obviously takes a lot of time and a lot of prep. Well, there's some prep, and it's going to take a lot of time, and it's going to take a lot of energy. And I definitely feel older in certain ways already, so that's some concern of mine. Um, I think I've definitely hit a spot where sitting down to do video games and to hit my streaming life is a lot easier to get to than trying to make this role playing thing happen. Um, I think the thing that I don't care for Dungeons and Dragons and I'm not really particularly excited about Pathfinder or a lot of the other things makes it difficult for me to really get forward traction onto moving into online because I don't want to necessarily just play completely theater of the mind and completely you have your dice over there and you roll them and you tell us what it is and you tell us what the result is. Maybe I'm not trusting people enough, but what it is that in my mind, part of the point of playing on a computer is to use the computer for the game and not just the communication, not just the networking and bringing together of people. I suppose if I change my mindset to it's just to get a group together, then I might be more okay um, with just doing it on Google or maybe not Google, Discord, like just getting together on Discord and doing it or something like that, or even Zoom. I don't know. um, with cameras and mics, and have nothing else. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at. Um, I don't have any halting progress ideas in any of the RPGs that I was designing. Um, at this point, I would have to go back and reread, like say, Earth Dawn or Riddle of Steel or Fate to really run it. Because it's just been so long. But like I said, I mean, I'm trying to get a different career going. I'm at this point, right now, if I thought about making a joke at the beginning, but if you'll all will remember back to this video if you come back to watch it in the future. This is the midst or the end, hopefully not at the beginning of the COVID-19 thing. So I'm looking at new IT jobs, like I came from IT. And surely I can work those jobs remotely mostly, right? But you gotta get hired first, and getting hired and getting trained is much more in-person kind of thing. So there's probably a lot of freeze on hirings for a lot of places. I've put in a few applications. I've gotten no word back, and frankly, it's probably just because not because they're passing over me as much as it is that they may not even be looking at anybody. Maybe they're looking at people, and they're just not ready to move on anybody in case they can't actually do the hiring, right? They're not going to do the. They're not going to tell you, hey, when as soon as this all clears up, we're going to hire you. They're not going to bother making that distinction and going through the interviewing process and stuff like that. And then have to have their top choice and their second choice and their third choice all have found other jobs by the time they get around to hiring. So they probably just have a kibosh on the whole thing right now. So I'm not dismayed about not being hired as much as I am dismayed and stressed about not having the necessary income, the little nugget coming into our life. So But so yeah, so that takes up time, that takes up emotional energy, a lot of that. Um, so that's just been where I'm at. I mean, if I could throw together some of my idols, if you will, on the YouTube role playing sphere, um, then that's what I would do probably. But I don't. These people are all across the world and have some different tastes and some different time availabilities, and they're already in games, and that's just that's like getting to meet. That's like wishing to date a celebrity or something like that. Like it's just not very realistic. Anyways, that's where I'm at. I hope to get some work in at some point. My job is considered essential, so unless we get under like some super serious, strict lockdowns, I'm still going to be working. So I don't even get any freebie time to go and work on these. Um, I will do an off on the side push. I know you all are RPGers. If you also like video games or are interested in video game design or just want to live chat with me about RPG things, my streaming channel is Indie of Como. All one word, INDYOFCOMO. Sometimes I say, hey, this is Indie here, even though my channel name is Bank Bar Como. That's a whole other name story thing. But come on by. I tend to try to. Sometimes I'm playing popular games, but I don't just play popular stuff. I try to really look at interesting game design as I'm picking out my games. So, all right, I'm gonna talk to you guys later.